Hi guys, it's Allison. So it's been a while since I made a video. I thought I would make one for you guys. I have been collecting books and I guess I haven't really showed you guys any of the ones that I've gotten lately over the last couple of months or so. So I thought I would do a couple videos instead of doing one really large book haul. I'm going to do 3 different ones. I'm going to do one for middle grade children's novels, one for young adult novels, and one for adult novels. So I will film them all right now, all today. So if you're wondering why I'm wearing the same thing in all 3 videos, then you know. And also I will probably post them all within the next week or two, so that you guys can see all the things that I'm going to read and see if there's anything in there that you've read and that you've liked or that you didn't like, and then you can let me know what you think. So the first one I'm going to do is the children's or middle grade school novels. First book that I got is Ender's Game. This is by Orson Scott Card, and it has been out for a long time. The first edition came out in 1977, but they've just been making them over and over and over. And I've wanted to read this for a long time. So I picked this one up, and it's basically about the Earth in the future as being attacked by humans, and a kid, his name is Ender Wiggin. He is being trained by the military to basically, I guess, take out these aliens. So it has won tons of awards, and so many people have read it and said that it's really good. So I'm going to give it a shot, see how it is. The next one I got is called Seven Sorcerers. This is about a girl, Nin, and her brother was captured or taken or disappeared, whatever. And she wakes up and suddenly no one remembers who her brother is. So she has to figure out where he is, and she wants the help of the seven sorcerers who are in this different magical kingdom, I guess, called the Drift. This one, I thought the cover was cool, if you can have a look at that. So that's a part of a series, and it is by Carole King. I got The Clockwork 3. This is by Matthew J. Kirby, and right now I'm loving anything steampunk, anything clockwork, so I thought I would pick this one up. It's about 3 kids, Giuseppe, Frederick, and Hannah, and they are going to help each other on this adventure and help each other solve their mysteries. Again, this is the series, and I don't know how many are in the series, but this is the first one. I got The Candy Shop War, and this is by Brandon Mull. Look at this cover. Kids, and there's a candy shop and they're flying. I don't know much about it. The blurb is very small, but it kind of reminded me of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, which I loved, so I thought I would give this one a chance and see what it's all about. I got The Emerald Casket, and this is by Richard Newsom, and I already got the first in the series, which is The Billionaire's Curse, so I want to read that series. It's about basically this little boy who inherits a lot of money and then goes on an adventure, kind of like 39 Clues, I guess, that way. I got Gregor and the Prophecy of Bane. This is the second in the series. I just recently picked up the first one on my Kobo, and this is the lesser known, younger version, or a younger series, I guess, by Suzanne Collins. So she's the one who wrote The Hunger Games, if you, for some reason, do not know who she is. I got My Life in Pink and Green, and this is by Lisa Greenwald. So I got these couple at the library for 50 cents. This one is kind of damaged. You can see there's a little bit of crack in the spine. But for 50 cents, really, you can't go wrong. It's about a younger girl who works at a convenience, not really convenience, but like a drugstore. And she, I guess, helps people with their beauty problems, and suddenly everyone wants her to help them. I got The Dragon Seer. This is by Janet McNaughton, and I like the little sticker here. It says that it is Girl Guides of Canada approved. So, you can ease your mind about that. This book is about a young girl. Her name is Madoka, I'm not sure how you pronounce that, and she is a slave basically since she was a child, and she's always been watching the dragons from afar, and suddenly she is chosen as the Dragon Seer, the next Dragon Seer, so she gets to go and live amongst the dragons and help raise them. So it sounds really interesting. She has a tattoo on the back of her neck. We'll see how that one goes. I picked up The Mysterious Benedict Society by Trenton Lee Stewart. This is the first in the series, and the blurb says, are you a gifted child looking for special opportunities? And that was an ad that was placed in the newspaper. So it sounds very intriguing. I know there's 5 books. You can see the pictures on the back here. This is the one that just came out recently. And I thought this was cool that it had, each chapter has a nice picture at the beginning. I love illustrations in books, and from the picture on the front, it looks like it will be very interesting. Next I got The Search for Wanla. It's by Tony Ditterlitzy, and this is a trilogy as well. So this is about a younger girl. Her name is Eva. She lives underground. Suddenly there's an explosion or something that forces her to have to leave her safety home. And she's never even seen a human before, another human besides her. So she goes on this adventure searching for Wanla, and all they have is a word or a name to go by. I got this one again at the library for 50 cents, so how can you say no? And it has amazing illustrations on each chapter and throughout the chapters, so I'll just give you a quick look at some of the pictures that are in there. Here we go. Full page pictures, and just really cool looking. I know that the second one just came out in the series, so I will have to read this one first and check that one out. Then I got The Time Traveling Fashionista. This is by Bianca Turetsky, and this looks really good. It's about this girl. Her name is Louise, and she goes to a sale for dresses, and she finds this dress. It's a vintage dress that when she puts it on, it takes her back to the time of the Titanic. And so she becomes a passenger on the Titanic. And throughout the book, there are beautiful drawings. Let me see if I can find one of her in these amazing gowns. And there's the steps of the Titanic. Some little decorations. So this one looks really good. I think that it is a series. The author, I guess, is going to do not always the Titanic, I guess other things in history as well. I just love the beautiful illustrations, and I can't wait to read this one. I also picked up Wild Magic. This is by Kat Wetherill, and it is a retelling or reimagination of the story of the Pied Piper. So I thought that was pretty interesting. I haven't really heard of any other adaptations of that story, although I haven't really searched for it. So I also love the cover of this book. And finally I got Egyptology. If you watched any of my previous book hauls or my bookshelf tour, you'll know that I love Egyptology. Anything Egypt, anything to do with Cleopatra, I'm all over it. So I picked this book up on book closeout, and I think it was maybe $1.99, $2.99, I'm not sure. It's got great illustrations throughout. It's a quick book to read, but it has lots of information. It also comes with some stickers at the back. It's got Nefertiti and just a bunch of different animals and Egypt things, and I just thought that was great. So that is my first book haul. That's the younger books, the children's middle grade school books. A lot of them I picked up at the library for very cheap or book closeouts. Yeah, so I did not actually pay a lot of money for those. Oh, I want to show you one more thing. I got the collection of Artemis Fowl books. It's not actually mine, it's Mallory's books, but I plan on reading them and seeing what the fuss is all about, because I know the new book, the 7th book, just came out. So, stay tuned for more book hauls in the future, in the near future. If you have any questions, comments, or anything you want to say, leave me a little question, comment, whatever, down below in the little thingy. Also, you can check out our blog, bibliophilesisters.wordpress.com, where you can see tons of our book reviews and just other things that are book related. Check out our Twitter, our Facebook, and all that stuff. We'll leave links down below. So let me know what you think, and I will talk to you soon. Happy reading.